You ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
Athing, the defending champion.
Thing move. A thing move.
Thing Mo.
And spreading right out to the lead, Athing Mo, Trenton, New Jersey.
Here comes the 600 indoor champion, Athing Mu. With 150 to go, we may have a national record.
But Thing now going after it. Athing starting to open up. New national record for Athing Mo.
And then she just misses too flat. But what a run that is from Athing Mu.
Did you tell the story of how you started? All right. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a little story. So let me lay this out. I was hanging out with a few of my friends after school. When we went to practice that first day, me and a few friends were walking by the high school and saw a bunch of kids playing on the track. We walked in while they were having practice. They didn't even notice us because we were just a bunch of kids same age. They're like, oh, free races. Raced on the track a few days in a row. Next thing, Athing follows up. She started running without knowing that she was doing it. After a few days, the track club noticed. They were like, there's an increase of people here. Coach Bing ran up to us when we were on the bleachers. I was sitting with my brother and he went straight up to him with Athing. Who is this girl? I want her on my team. That's a little story about how things started, yeah.
When people hear the name Athing Mu, yes, they think of track. When I hear Athing Mu, I don't just think of the athlete. I think of the student. I think of the friend that she is, because she has an amazing heart. Her silliness, her warm spirit, her willing to give of herself and to give of others. I think that's what makes her amazing and a whole young lady. This is one of my favorite pictures of her. She was 8 years old and just came back from winning the regionals, and Doug Palmer invited her to come see him at the mayor's office. She just was so excited about that.
Having Miss Bernice as my track mom, as I've always been calling her, it's been pretty touching, and it's been a long ride with her as well, because she, along with Coach Jennings, watched me grow.
I look at her as the daughter I've never had. I've known her since she was 5, so for the last 12 years, she and I have been a team.
Texas A&M is filled with the whole thing. They give me a lot of stuff. Tennessee, Illinois, Oregon. Oh my gosh, guys. I think this is it. I think this is the letter. The first one I got. I think that was it. I felt like it was kind of early for me. I wasn't really thinking about college stuff until junior year, really. So I was kind of shocked.
The calls start coming in from coaches kind of early. And then after she set the American record, everything kind of went crazy.
Athing Mo set a new American record in the 600-meter run at the USA Senior Indoor Championships, 1:23.57. You know, it's also a world lead. It's a world junior record, a world youth record, a high school national record.
The aftermath of that was definitely fulfilling, because I basically didn't turn into another person, but I went into a whole new experience of my life. Posting that first picture of my home visit with Texas A&M, I feel like right after that, I instantly, was just being known to everyone, because I didn't really tell anyone, I'm going to college or I'm going pro. That moment, got a lot of likes from retweets, and then the DMs came as well. Going into visits, I wanted to consider how comfortable I would be, the team that was there, the coaches, and also what else I would find other than track and field. Those are the 4 things I considered. I compared other schools to Texas A&M because of the fact that they were the best visit I took. They were my first official visit, but they set a standard that I believe all the other schools should have reached or been comparative to.
Okay.
Okay.
I want you to go through about no less than 30 for the 200. That's what it's only for.
Okay,
I don't want you to be jogging.
I mean, of course not, but let's see if I can get that pace.
Okay, sit.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Okay, we'll see how that goes. Oh man, my bed's gonna be calling my name.
When she went there, she decided that everything felt good, and then she started comparing it to the other schools, and the last one was Oregon.
The most excited I've been from being contacted by anyone would be when my dream college/university reached out to me, and they showed me a photo of me in their uniform, and it was just like, oh man, it's happening.
It was very difficult for her to let Oregon go because that's been her dream school. Since about 8th grade, 7th grade, she's been talking about Oregon all her life. She went through her little progressions about which school would fit her better and the practices and what the coaches thought she can do, what they were willing to let her do, and she made the choice that she made.
I chose Texas A&M because of their ability to check off all 4 of my considerations. So I felt comfortable, for one, with not only the coaches, but the team and the environment as well. The team felt like everyone's together, whether it's field events or track events. I wasn't just gonna be running track and field there. There's also other things that I can do outside of that, whether it's socializing or finding what I like, and that's something I really wanted to consider.
It makes her think about things a little better, that everything is not cast in gold, and once you make a decision, you can't change your mind, that kind of stuff. I think she's learned that. Unbelievable. Right on the numbers, 30, bam.
This year, I'm going to Olympic trials, and I will do whatever it takes to run fast times or place top 3. And, if it happens, that's amazing. And if it doesn't, it was meant to happen, and, there's going to be more soon.
Along the lines of the track club, she'll kind of be a standout, and if she ends up being an Olympian, that's going to be something really special the city's probably going to carry. So I think it's a long-lasting impression.
The main thing that drives me is Trenton, New Jersey. You don't really see a lot coming out of the city. So being able to be that person or really get out of here would be really great. It's really showing other people that it's possible.
I think she kind of laid it out for kids that want to take the alternate route, and it's not going to be easy, but I have a lot of people that get in touch with me about that. I think she's kind of laid out the plan for that.
In order to be good or great or just successful in all, you have to be kind of the odd one, and that's really what I've been doing.
The legacy she would leave for little girls like her coming up is that you can do this, whether it's track, any sport you do, but you have to be cold about it. Make sure you're excelling in your academics, make sure you're involved in the community, and then you put 110% in that one thing that you love and let it shine. She and I take pictures every time she goes to a track meet, and I think that's probably one of the things I know this year it's coming to, wow. These pictures are,
For her, I feel like it's more so me growing to a young woman than I am from when I was a little girl. So having her travel with me and also be there with me, just show me what I should, how things should be when I am traveling or when I'm on the track. It was great to have her around.
She'll forever be my little mama. But my little mama is all grown up. Wherever she is, whether she's at Texas A&M, she'll get that text. And I'll still meet her at the finish line, whether I'm watching her on the TV or I'm there in person. My spirit will be with her as she crosses across this finish line.